Okay, so the next place that our test failed was with the remove lots, right? Let me just say test remove lot. You had a out of bounds exception. So let's see. I guess actually before we even talk about that one, we should probably make sure we're clear about this, what's happening with get lot. So I think you came up with a creative solution to getting to a particular lot, but the idea here was not to actually renumber the lots, because the number is supposed to belong to a particular lot. So lot 7 should stay lot 7. But I think what you notice as you're working through this is if you pull out a lot in the middle of the array list, all the other guys, kind of move in line. So if you pull out lot number 7, then all of a sudden you've got an array list that goes from lot number 6 to lot number 8 as the next one, and kind of messes you up. All right, so we want to rewrite, the first thing we want to do is rewrite get lot. Okay, so before we even think about remove lot, we want to rewrite get lot so that it does not rely on a lot with a particular number being stored at that index. Okay, so we want to be able to say, just because, we pulled out number 7 and now we have lot number 8 in the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th place, right? Or actually 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place, right? Yeah, it would be, because it's number minus 1. So number minus 1 is going to be 6, but that's not going to be lot number 7 anymore. That's going to be lot number 8, right? So we want to fix that. So yeah, and they give you an example here if lot number 2 was pulled. So let's look at that. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. So get, what was it? Get lot, right? Get lot. Okay, so we no longer want to rely on this lot number. We no longer want to rely on lot number minus 1. So that means we need to actually loop through all the lots and test to see if it's the lot number that we're looking for. Okay, so the general idea here is let's say it's going to be some kind of a loop, right? It could be a while loop or for loop or whatever, but we're going to let's just say, for now, let's just say while. I'm just going to do it as pseudocode, right? While, let's say while lot number not equal to current lot number, get next lot number, something like that, or get next lot. Okay, so we'll just keep looping through and getting the next lot until we get the lot number that we're looking for, right? So while the lot, let's do it like this because that's the number that's passed. While that lot number is not the current lot number in the collection, then we get the next one. Okay. So there's a few different ways you could do this, and I'm going to go ahead and give you this one, so then you'll have a handle on, or at least maybe some idea, some help on what you can do for remove lot. Okay, so one way we could do this is start out with lot equal to null. Okay, because basically, and this is a default, right? A default value, because if the lot's not found, we'll just return null. Okay, so we're going to start out with a local variable lot and set it equal to null. And now I'm going to use a for loop. Like I said, you could use a while loop. The idea is you want to have a loop that can end. Like a for each loop would not be a good call for this one, because you want a loop that you can end before you get to the end of the list, right? Because you might find a lot, and if you find a lot, then you want to stop looking through the list, right? You don't want to go through the whole collection. So for each is just for going through the whole collection. So let's do this. For int I equals 0, I less than the size of the lot, or size of the collection, right? And lots dot get I dot, what is it, get number is less or equal to number. Okay, so as long as, oh yeah, because they also said that you may assume that lots are always stored in increasing order according to the lot numbers. So we're guaranteed that these are going to be in order. So as long as it's less than if it's less than the number, then we'll stay in here. But as soon as it gets bigger than the number, then we definitely want to get kicked out, right? So we're going to stay in the loop as long as we're bigger than or less than or equal to the number. As soon as we're equal to the number, we get kicked out. Or if we're as soon as we're bigger than the number, we get kicked out, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I plus plus. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. So what I want is for this to fail as soon as we get something bigger, because what that means is what we can do in here is we can say, oh shucks, we can say lot equals lots get I, right? And then that's going to get the ith lot, okay? And there's two possibilities here. It could be that we get up to, let's say we're looking for lot number 2, and we find lot number 2. That means we went through 0, 1, and then and 2, right? We're still in here, right? Because 2 is equal. But then we got to 3. Well, if we get to 3, we're not going to execute this, right? We're going to be finished with the loop. So if 2 was there, if 2 is in there, then this lot we've collected is lot number 2. All right? But it could be the case that 2 wasn't in there. And if that's the case, then we got to 3, but this is 0 or 1, right? So we need to check and see if we got there. And we also need to check to see what if the size of lots is 0? What if there's nothing in there? So then that means that that lot didn't get any value added to it. So lot's still null, right? So let's check that. So we need to check the case where if the lot is equal to null, but we also need to check the case that these guys need to be equal. Oh man, hold on a second. I gotta put the light on. It's getting dark where I am. Okay. I couldn't see the keyboard. Okay, I think this is it, right? Yeah. Okay, so if lot's null or lot.getNumber is not equal to the number, because like I said, it could still be the case that oh, we're saying lot number, right? You know what? I'm going to write number here because I started using number all over the place. Not equal to number, and I'm going to delete this stuff before I forget. So this isn't what I wanted. All right. Okay. So either the list, the collection of lots was empty, in which case lot will still be null, or the number wasn't in the collection. That means we didn't find it, right? If that happens. So then we'll say something like system.out.println. We'll put in our lot number plus whatever the number was. Does not exist. Okay, and just return a null. Okay, and then here we can just check and say else it did work, so we just return lot. Okay, so now you've got a get lot function that will find the lot regardless of where it is in the deck there. Okay, so the trick that you have to worry about now is for the remove lot, you want to remove the lot with that given number. Well, think about how you can make use of get lot here, okay? Because there are two remove methods in an array list. If you look here, there's remove. You can remove by index, but you can also, if you can get the object, you can also just remove that object. So if you can get the lot, since you have get lot, right, you can get the lot and just remove that lot that you got. Okay. So, yeah. So if you make this change in your get lot and think it through, think about how you can use get lot in here to remove the required lot.